Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Black and Zadirko playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Mercedes. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Now here's Gregory. Back to Lee. Rosenberg. Block at 4. And the 3 off target. To the inside. And Day gets it to go.
They're in a terrific groove.
And credit it to their outstanding passing, putting a ton of pressure on the defense.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. To stop the run. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
Super solid read by Lee. Spots the open man, instantly sends the pass in for an easy assist. And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
It's Ben Bishop on the wing, defended by Lack. Pass to Lee. And here is Andrews. Rosenberg goes back up, and Andrews with the lay-in.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
Now Day, covered by Lee. Junior up top. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fires the 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Outside, Day. Pass to Junior. Another 3 from Newark East.
From the start of this game, their offense has been firing on all cylinders.
Ooh, tremendous momentum right now. We'll see if they keep it going.
And the Foxes call time here.
Every team goes through cold streaks, but Coach has to be concerned right now.
Well, I'd like to see them attack the bucket, maybe draw some fouls, get some freebies.
Both teams will make a substitution. So it's...
For the Eagles, you can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Returns today. Lays it up and banks it in.
And buckets like this get Day fired up, demonstrating some muscle on the physical finish.
So it's Renfield now. And here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg outside. Renfield misses again.
I like how forceful they've been on the glass, really getting after it.
They just look hungrier and more aggressive. The other team looks overmatched.
Here's Lack. He's covered by Bishop. Back to Lack. Pass to Zadirko. Day. Junior outside.
That's the shot you're working for all game. You just couldn't hit it.
High percentage look, though, the kind you want to set back up again. His shot has been way off, and it's certainly a reason as to why they're behind.
From past the arc, another three from Newark East. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Now here's Bishop. Ben Bishop, he's doubled. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Now the Eagles with it. Zadirko, guarded by Gregory. Stay with it. 7 points in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Junior. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they encourage Junior to take that shot. If he receives the ball in space, they want him to be aggressive.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Outside, Bishop. Up top, Lee. Rosenberg outside. Over Junior. A nice shot knocked down there by Rosenberg.
After starting the game off pretty slow, they've really come to life here.
Yeah, they're putting it together, that's for sure. But they're still trailing, and their offense is finally getting some traction.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up. And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Back to Rosenberg. Soft touch off the glass and in.
The contact isn't enough to shake Rosenberg up. He's proven to be a steady player who can work past physical defense.
Pass to Lack. Junior left side. High post, James Marceda. Back to Junior. Zadirko with it. Guarded by Gregory. And here's Lack. Junior. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Zadirko right side. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Marceda. Over Andrews. Marceda can't get it to go. Now here's Lee, guarded by Day. And here are the Eagles now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. Here's Zadirko. And it's hauled in by Lee. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Just one making 4 shots since the break. Let's see if they can turn that around.
Back to Junior. Outside, Lack. Day. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Marceda, count that bucket.
Here's Marceda using his large frame to work past some very tough defense. He uses his power well to get to his shot.
Now here's Lee, guarded by Day. On drives in, and there's the foul in the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Renfield.
I love whenever Day takes initiative for this team, putting it on the D and forcing them to compromise.
And so he hits them both. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here. To the middle, and stolen by Junior. Down low. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Bailey Madison. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player.
Race outside. Ace Ducey for 3. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. Dustin Joseph picks one up.
Look how dedicated Marceda is to following the play all the way through. Not backing off his shot because of some tough D.
He hits both from the stripe.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Joseph outside. Trying to get back on track. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You have to be careful how you guard Joseph. When he's inside, he's capable of drawing fouls.
These are his first free throws of the game. Good on both attempts. Outside, Indra. Junior, race defending. Here's Junior. The shot, no good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one already looks out of reach. Eagles ahead, delivering the blow. Well, the 4th quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. So it's Renfield now. Race outside. The teardrop falls in.
And this can be a difficult shot, but he pulls it off with ease.
Kennedy outside. Pass to Junior. Returns it to Kennedy. Yep, that one goes. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Outside lead. Rosenberg with the bucket.
The Foxes are so fortunate to have such a productive guard. Solid shooting from Rosenberg inside the paint.
Pass to Lack. Here's Junior. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute into the books already. Outside for Bishop. No good from outside. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now Rosenberg. Got a piece of it. Lets the 3 fly. Good for another field goal. Now 50% on the night. 5 of 10.
And the confidence Rosenberg has in his 3-point shot, it's what allows him to drain these looks.
Shot's good by Marceda.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
So it's Renfield now, trailing by 19.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after. He's certainly done his part on the offensive end, trying to keep them in this ballgame.
And the Eagles will call time here. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
On the wing, Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. And Junior gets it to go.
He's been a consistent presence for them tonight offensively.
Outside, Lee. Pass to Andrews. Back to Bishop. Just over 2.5 minutes now played here in the final quarter of regulation.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
And here's Junior. And here's Marceda. He's covered by Bishop. Now Zedioko. Pass to Day. Inside. Here's Marceda. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Connor Rosenberg. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
It's Ben Bishop on the wing, defended by Lack. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. James Marceda with the rebound. Newark East dictating the flow. Earlier tonight, they held a 23-point lead. Junior outside. Pass to Marceda. The layup missed. Now here's Lee. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, Lee's agility, allowing him to find a way through the contact. Manages to get to his shot and finish strong.
Here's Day. Outside, Black. Day. To the paint, Junior. Connor Rosenberg with the rebound. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Marceda pulls it in. Newark East dictating the flow. On the wing, Junior. From outside the arc. Foxes with the board. Now here's Rosenberg. And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. I just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
Thank you. Archie?
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. You did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. Need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. I'm working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that, man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wondered if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop it right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and give me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Andrew Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters. He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
Your band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Well, you should. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. If I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
Rick, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work?
You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kick it in.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. If you sit out, you'll be 100%.
And if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.